So now, and let me tell you this, right? Let me just tell you this, just so we can get this clear. All of my peoples that I'm about to put you on to, so my realtor, my contractors, my cabinet guys, everybody I'm gonna put you on to, I promise you, I will never take anything. I don't get PC. They don't give me a kickback of a percentage of what you paid. I don't get paid for showing you this. This is me just showing love. I don't need your money. I don't need a kickback. If anybody press me, like if I send you to my realtor and she called me, James, let me give you $1,000 because you send me a good client. I'm gonna say, you know what, Francesca, this is what I want you to do. I want you to give the clients that $1,000. Take it off their price of the place and show that love, because I'm good. I just want to see everybody win. The more people win around me, the less people hate on me. And that's
I've been feeling lost, going hard, the same thing, like every day. Gotta go hard, but it's getting hard. No, I cannot stop. Round of applause, going hard. We made a way, said we made a way. Yeah, we made a way. Yeah, we made some plays. Now we changed.
Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is James, and I make travel videos. So if you're into traveling, good food, beautiful women, and real estate, hit that subscribe button now. In today's video, we'll be talking about real estate. Now, and I know I promised myself already, right? A million times I promised myself I am not dropping a real estate video unless I have at least 5,000 subscribers. Now, the only reason why I broke my promise, because so many people been hitting me up showing love on Instagram. So many people been showing love when they see me in the street. You know, they hollering at me like, yo, Jay, please drop this, drop the real estate video, man. We need to know this information. So here I am making this video for my subscribers that show love. Now, if you're not subscribed, let me just say this. You don't even know my Cash App yet. I never asked for a donation, nothing. So what you can do for me is hit that subscribe button to just subscribe to the channel. Hit a like for this video, you know, mess with the YouTube algorithms so we can push it out to more people. And this video is just me just giving back. I want to show love. I want to see everybody win, right? Let's get into it. I know I should start from the beginning on how I started doing real estate and invested in real estate, but I'm in Sosúa, Dominican Republic right now. So I wanted to take this time to share the property that I purchased here, the condo that I purchased here. And we're going to go through a few things. My realtor I used, how much it cost, my contractors, the pros and cons of purchasing real estate in the Dominican Republic. So we're going to go in through all of that. And then I'm going to tell you the story behind, you know, how it came about. How did I even find the property, right? The first thing I did, my cousin have a friend out here that has a bar. It's Flip Flops Bar and Grill, or Flip Flops Sports Bar. That's what I think it's called, Flip Flop Sports Bar. So the first thing I did was I reached out to Flip Flop, and I didn't know Flip Flop like that. I just knew him in passing, just what's up. So I reached out to Flip Flop and I asked him, yo, do you have a realtor that you could recommend? And he let me know of this young lady. Now let me just tell this quick story about Flip Flop. So 5 months ago, I'm talking to this guy, and this guy is just an expat that I don't know if he live out here, but I know he be in Sosúa a lot. And I'm talking about Flip Flop in a good way. Yo, I just finished, I sat down and talked to Flip Flop or whatever. And the guy started talking bad about him. He was like, yo, don't trust him. I'm telling you, he'll act like your friend. And, you know, he's a snake. He act like your friend. He'll start talking about bad about you. So just be on point for that. The dude is you know, that dude is not a good dude. So I stopped him and I was like, yo, listen, I don't know your relationship with him. But Flip Flop, and some people call him Greg. Greg been showing me love since day one. He been a solid dude. All I know him as being 100, keeping it a buck at all times, showing me love, never asked me for money, always try to help me out. So I can't say anything bad about him, and I can't listen to someone talk bad about someone that been showing me love from day one. So I told the dude, I'm like, yo, listen, y'all problems is y'all problems. I don't know what y'all went through, but he's been showing me love. And then this is how I feel about it. If Flip Flop never said anything bad about me, so if it came to a point in time where he did, we had crossed that bridge. I'm from Brooklyn, he from Queens. We had crossed that bridge when we get there. But for right now, that's my brother. He been showing me love. I'm proud of him. I'm happy that I see another person that looks like me. We around the same age. That's doing this thing. I would never say nothing bad about him. Shout out to Flip Flop's sports bar. You know, go check him out. So now that I got that out the way, because I don't like, you know, people talking bad about people, but now that I got that out the way, he gave me the information for his the realtor that he knew. And this is what I learned when I talked to the realtor. Dominican Republic don't have an MLS system. That's like a multi-listing service. Now, if you don't understand what it is, that's like a database that keeps everybody that's selling a property. It goes into this database, it's blasted out through all these other avenues, and it's online, so you can see all the properties that's in, you know, that database. In the United States, we have that, but in Dominican Republic, they don't have that. So let me tell you, when I was speaking to this young lady, I felt like, I was limited to the inventory that she had, that she knew about. Because if it wasn't in her inventory, then she wouldn't know about it and I wouldn't know about it. So I realized, wow, I can't just deal with one realtor. I have to talk to a bunch of different people, because one person is gonna have a certain amount of inventory and another person is gonna have a different inventory. So I started reaching out to a bunch of realtors, right? Looking for a property. Now I knew, I was looking and I knew my budget. That's one thing, I knew my budget. My budget was buying a condo for $55,000, a 1-bedroom condo. It didn't have to be on a beach, but I wanted it as close as possible that I can get to the beach. So walking distance to the beach was my goal, and buying a 1-bedroom condo was my goal, at least 1 bedroom. So I'm looking and I can't find nothing. I stay at this, it's a condo complex. It's called Garden Condos. Now I know some people mistaken Garden Condos as New Garden. It's not the New Garden, but it's Garden Condos. So I was staying in my hotel. My AC wouldn't work. So my AC unit wouldn't work. I called the host, and the host came over and put batteries in my remote and got my AC to work. Before she left, I said, yeah, you know, I'm out here, I'm looking for a property. And she turned around and said, oh yeah? I said, yeah. She said, that's good, because I'm a realtor. My office is across from Jolly Rogers. Do you know where that's at? And I'm like, yeah, I know exactly where Jolly Rogers at on Pedro Casante. So she said, yes, my office is there. I've been there for years. You know, let's sit down and talk and what you're looking for. So I explained to her, I'm sitting there talking to her. The Swedish young lady, her name is Francisca. I hope I'm not chopping her name up. But she sat down and talked to me for an hour about property, real estate. I told her what I did, that I was already seasoned into real estate. I've been doing real estate for a while, but this is my first property in another country, and I'm interested in purchasing in this country. So she said, yo, what's your budget? I'm like, it's $55,000. I'm looking for a 1-bedroom walking distance. She said, James, listen, it's gonna be hard. Now this is 2 years ago. She said, James, it's going to be hard to find you a condo for $55,000, a 1-bedroom condo walking distance to the beach. She said, I think you need to go up to $65,000 to $75,000 if you want to get something nice in a nice community. So I told her, listen, my budget is my budget. I just got $55,000. Now, let me just say this. I wasn't being 100% transparent with her. The reason why is because I really had $90,000 for this project. right? But I knew anything I purchased, I needed to rip it apart and put it back together again. So I did not want to go high on a high end of my budget and not have money to do the renovations. This is not a loan. I wasn't getting a loan out. This is money that's actually coming out of my account. So I had to be as smart as possible with the $90,000. So I said to myself, if I could find something for $55,000, I would have $35 to play with to do the renovations. And I want to do a complete renovations. I mean, start from the scratch and put it back together again. So that was the goal. And she's looking for this place. She have a few things on her inventory. Some things is out my price range. But on my last day in Dominican Republic, she found this place. And I want to say they was selling 2 units, and it was selling them for 70,000 each, right? So 70,000 each for 2 units. The owner owned 2 units. So I had a friend of mine that I was talking to, and he said, yo, I'm looking to buy a property too. I said, let's do this. Let's put our money together. I'm gonna act like I'm buying both units, and we can make the offer together. Like it's just my offer, and like we buying both units together. And so remember, we don't have 70 each. Well, I have 70, but I don't want to spend 70. So I told Francesca, I said, listen, I go up to 60,000, but 60,000 is my max. So what we have to do is we have to offer 58,000 each for the condos and see what they do. Each condo 58,000. So lo and behold, the owners accepted the offer. So me and my man, we excited. Like, yo, we're about to purchase properties. You know, they signed off to the purchase price, and you know, we headed in the right direction. Let me just tell you why I love my realtor Francesca so much, right? One, right? You know when you have friends with you that's gonna fight with you if anything go down. That's how Francesca treat her clients. If anything go down, she is going to fight for you. She do not play about her clients, I promise you. And I say this because, look, I got into a few problems where people try to take advantage of me, where people try to like bully me in a way. And when I wasn't here, and I was like, you know what, give them the $100. You know, it was a problem we had. It was like $100, $150. I was like, yo, give them the $100. And Francesca was like, no, we're not giving them shit. You right and they wrong. So that's one thing I like about her, is that she's gonna fight for you. Another thing, oh my God, this is what I love about her most. So realtors get paid based on what they sell, right? So realtors that I met in Sosúa, Dominican Republic, if I tell them, listen, I want this property in this complex, the realtor say, oh, you want it? Okay, let's buy it. Let's get it. Francesca, on the other hand, this is what she does. You tell her, yo, I'm interested in a property in this complex. And if she know it's a bad complex, she like, I'm sorry, but you can buy that property, but I don't think it's a good idea. And I don't want it under my name. I don't want you to purchase it under my name. So you have to use somebody else to purchase it under, because I don't want to be associated with that place. I know is a shithole and I'm not being a part of it. So it's not like she's money hungry, right? So now, and let me tell you this, right? Let me just tell you this, just so we can get this clear. All of my peoples that I'm about to put you on to, so my realtor, my contractors, my cabinet guys, everybody I'm gonna put you on to, I promise you, I will never take anything. I don't get PC. They don't give me a kickback of a percentage of what you paid. I don't get paid for showing you this. This is me just showing love. I don't need your money. I don't need a kickback. If anybody press me, like if I send you to my realtor and she called me, James, let me give you $1,000 because you send me a good client. I'm gonna say, you know what? Francesca, this is what I want you to do. I want you to give the clients that $1,000. Take it off their price of the place and show that love, because I'm good. I just want to see everybody win. The more people win around me, the less people hate on me. And that's just how I feel. So this is why I love Francesca so much. But moving on. So we have this condo, and when I walked in the condo, this condo was partially, they call it partially renovated, because the floors was 2 years old and they did some painting and stuff like that. But I knew I don't care about a partially rented condo, because I knew I was ripping it from the ground up, ripping it apart and putting it back together again. So now we have the contractors, and the contractors, the price of the labor is very, very cheap in Dominican Republic. So the labor is cheap, but what can be expensive is appliances, is materials. It depends on what materials and high-end materials. So we all know there's a few different type of renovations. There's a high-end renovation, a mid-grade renovation, and a low-end renovation. And that's gonna depend on how much money you spend. But in general, the labor part of it is cheap. And you know the Haitians are working. The Haitians work very, very good, right? So I had a few Haitians that worked on my property. I was very, very good. I treated them to lunch a few times just because they were so good. So as soon as I purchased the unit, I had them go in there, do the demolition, take everything out, and start. I mean, new plumbing, new electric, new everything. I wanted new ceilings. I wanted everything changed. And I had an idea, right? I already did this unit in the United States. I had the #1 Airbnb in the entire state of Georgia. And all I was gonna do is come to Dominican Republic and just make a big brother. This would have been the big brother. If that was the little sister in Atlanta, Georgia, this would have been the big brother. And I'm just gonna replicate, in a way, that same unit, because I got so much success with that unit in the United States. So, they started ripping everything apart, and now I have this unit, this beautiful unit. When my unit was complete, the neighbors in my complex started to come to the unit and say, yo, I heard about this unit. I want to come see it. And this one guy, he's my neighbor, and he came in, and I have a camera. He didn't know I had a camera, but he came in and he was talking crazy shit. Yo, this guy is stupid. He spent all this money on his condo, or these floors is way too high end for this, and he spent too much money. And I was watching him. And just listening to him tell me how stupid I was for making my units like just is too upscale for the complex. And he was saying, he's not gonna get over a certain amount per night. He's not gonna get over $65 per night for this unit, because I don't get over $65 a night. So what makes him think? And his unit is nice. It's nice, but it's not nice like mine. So yes, his unit is nice. I can't hate. He got a pretty nice unit, but he felt, right? He felt, and this is what people do. They project what they feel like they can't do onto you. He felt like, since he couldn't get $65 a night, that my unit, right, even though I made upgrades and my unit looked better than his, he felt like, no, in this complex, you can't get over $65 a night. And I said, okay, right, I'll accept the challenge, right? So I started with $75 a night. That's my start a year ago. And then I booked out. And I got, I'm like at a 98% book rate. If I have days open, that's because I want them open. That's how crazy it is. Let's just get into how much money comes in a month from this unit, right? Because just to give y'all the numbers, all in, I'm at like 84,000 or something like that. That means I purchased a unit and I gutted it out completely and I put it back together. I'm like at 84,000 or something like that. Real close. A little less. It could be a little less. And so 84,000 in, and this unit gross 2,800 per month, right? So this is what I make per month. This is before 2,800 per month before I pay my employees. So after I pay my employees, I pay the HOAs, I pay the lights, everything, I'm left with $1,800 or $1,700 per month with that unit. It's a very good unit. It's lucrative. It does numbers from day one, and it's gonna continue doing numbers, right? So I don't think I was that stupid after all, right? The unit is doing very, very good. My friend, right? My friend purchased the unit too. My friend know nothing about real estate, right? He know nothing about real estate, and he purchased a unit upstairs from me. So the reason I'm in Sosúa, Dominican Republic is because I'm redoing his place. He know nothing about nothing. I got 100% control. I don't pay nothing. I just tell him what to do, what I want, and how I want it, right? I get a little bit of approval from him to see if things look nice, but when he tell me, when he talk crazy, I'm like, nah, I have to deal with this. His unit will be available shortly. It's gonna be a brand new 1-bedroom condo in Sosúa, Dominican Republic, right on the strip, and it's gonna be upstairs from mine. So now we going to have the two best, number one, 1-bedroom, the best 1-bedroom condos in all of Sosúa. I promise you, these units are beautiful. And when I say luxury, we did our units luxury. I don't use the term luxury light. I mean, you are really walking into some luxury shit. No, not no cheap thing. Not somebody just renovated and they call it a luxury. No, certain things was imported from the States. We have high-end things and granite that's very high-end, that's exotic granite and stuff like that. So it's really high-end, and that's the look that we was going for, and that's my brand. That's the Allen Luxury Suite brand. I wanted to provide a luxury stay for an affordable price. So my contractor. I was using one contractor at first, and we're not going to talk bad about anybody's business, but my first contractor, he wasn't that good. He wasn't bad where he ripped me off, but he wasn't that good. And we got rid of him, and we brought in another contractor to complete the job, and he was amazing. I'm going to leave all his information and everybody information in the description, or on screen, I'll leave everybody information. Because the way they every day I'm taking video and pictures of these guys ripping this place apart, knocking down walls and putting it back together again, and it came to life like just how I imagined. Well, it was better than I even imagined it, right? Is purchasing real estate in Dominican Republic worth it? What are you waiting for? It is worth it. You need to come right now, because prices is going up. Isn't now you can't find, well, so just to give you an idea, I purchased my unit for $58,000. Right now, my unit is probably $120,000. But I just had an offer on my unit. Just a guy that I know. Yo, Jay, do you want to sell your unit? I got 140 cash to give you right now if you want to sell your unit. I respectfully decline. So just to give you an idea, someone offered me 140,000 cash because they love my unit so much. And I said, nah, I love my unit too, right? Maybe 300. I know 300,000 is crazy, but maybe I'll listen if somebody said 300,000 or something like that. And I know that's outrageous. But the good thing that I did, after I renovated my unit in my complex, right? Which some people was complaining that I was doing too much in the complex that I'm in, which is none of their business. But after I renovated my unit, the other owners in the complex started renovating their unit. Do you know they came to my place and said, oh, let me see what James is doing. Let me see his layout. Because we all got pretty much the dame layout. They said, what is he? Did he knock down his wall? Did he do this and do that? So now everybody is trying to replicate what I've been doing. And shout out to my my community, because and the other owners, because I know what I did only helps the community. When I renovate my unit, it brings the property value of everyone's unit. So nobody should really complain, but they was just saying, yo, you're doing too much, right? But yeah, I do too much, right? And my guests that come stay with me, they appreciate me doing too much. Let me tell you what I have a lot. I have a lot of people come stay with me, and sometimes they can't get all their days. So let's just say a guy, he's staying for 9 days in Sosua, but he only could stay with me for 5 days, and he have to check out and go to another hotel for his last 4 days. That guest always contact me and say, yo, Jay, you spoil me to death with your place. It's so beautiful. I'm in a shithole right now. Even if they're in a nice place, he still be like, yo, this place is nothing like yours. I'm not comfortable. Is this or that? So it shows me that I'm doing something good, right? But I don't want to make this video too long. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hit that subscribe button, please. Look, this is not the big YouTube. This is not the big real estate video. The big real estate video is when I first started and how I got into real estate, right? I wanted to do this video just to show love to my my subscribers that have been hollering at me. If you do have any questions, you can hit me on Instagrams, James Let's Win, just like it sounds, spelled just like it sounds, James Let's Win. And you know, I talk to you when I can, whenever I have the time. Y'all know right now I don't charge for consultations. I don't charge right now. I don't charge for consultations. Right now, I don't charge to text somebody or send you a voice message, anything. Right now is the best time to contact me, because it's going to get a little crazy, just like I told you. And I'm not going to be able to reach out as often as I do. And it's going to come with a price tag. So appreciate you again for watching this video. If you made it this far, yo, let's win.
Going hard, the same thing, like every day. Gotta go hard, but it's getting hard. No, I cannot stop. Round of applause, going hard. We made a way, said we made a way. Yeah, we made a way. Yeah, we made some plays. Now we change.